What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm trying to get a wee bit more consistent with the uploads and trying to get them a wee bit more consistent because this is starting to get a wee bit out of hand. So that is kind of the aim of the game for the rest of the year. Pretty much in my spare time is just edit, just don't stop pretty much, because I feel like with the feedback that I've been getting over the last couple of weeks, we'll get somewhere with it really soon. So I highly recommend that you stay tuned to watch and see how that plays out. If you're not already, I highly recommend that you go and hit that like button and go and press that subscribe button, because we have a really big 2025 coming now. Holy it's gonna be sick. But anyway, focus at hand. We're going to Crimond today. We're on our way out to Fraserburgh, and it's cost me a substantial amount to get the car there, but the thing is that I am now in a position where I am able to have a setback, like spending as much money on the transportation as I have, but it means it's the first year that I'm actually going to be driving at Crimond, which we're not even going to get into how many years I've actually bought a driver's ticket consecutively year after year and not being able to go because the transportation wasn't there, the car wasn't there, or either letdowns or letdown or other letdown. But doesn't matter because we're here for a good time and we have officially got the car there. Very huge thanks to Willie Hardy Towing Services for the last minute tow. I had asked Neil and Neil had agreed, but then I realised or thought that I would be able to take it myself, and then the vehicle that I was going to take ran out of MOT and the boy that had it wasn't wanting to put it through an MOT. Anyway, doesn't matter. Either way, we'll be driving both days, staying in a hotel. Some of the crew will be there. It's going to be sick. So, a lot to look forward to in this video. I'm incredibly excited. This is my first year at Crimond, boys! Let's go! Okay, right. There's so much things. I have some cleaning up to do. Granted, I have plenty of time to do so. That's a long bit of rope. I have a wee bit to do before the E36 comes home, and a wee bit of organising. Fucking hell. For the event, I had ordered some PHIR accelerators, which I'm incredibly excited for. Oh, there was a wet patch under my car, but it's okay because it's not me. So it was there. Anyway. So, Crimond, we are just getting ourselves sorted and ready, just getting everything sussed. As I said, I purchased some PHIR accelerators from Tire Streets, but unfortunately, due to H&M Couriers being H&M Couriers, one of my tires is in Elgin. That's one. 3 of them are in Inverness, which is local enough that I'm happy about. Last thing I need to do is just go and collect those tires, get fuel, we'll be ready. So, just a case of shoving the last of the wheels in the Corsa and we'll be in for a good time. I need to keep an eye on my weight for the Corsa because it will literally drop in the subframe if I put too much weight on it. So we don't want that. We do actually want some sort of a comfortable ride, or a ride with the B, and hopefully this will be the last outing for the B in this sort of circumstances, and with any luck we'll hopefully have our new rig coming to the channel in the next few videos. But for now, guys, just need to get sussed, go and collect tires. All to look forward to. All good. I am really it's gonna be so much fun. The weekend passed. A lot of my issues were coming from the clutch slave, so Mr. Max Fletney, again, very thankful for Mr. Fletney in sorting all of my issues, giving it a wee oil change, giving the car a clean bill of health. Incredibly thankful to have him help me on the car. I cannot be more looking forward to the rest of the year as of this point. So yeah, talk about it in the next few videos, but for now, guys, I think we best get shift on. See you in a sec. So, in very typical Ryan fashion, turn from doing the little video and I see a pool of something coming about the Corsa and it's dripping excessively, and I go to check and it's stinking of petrol. So, as it turns out, there would seem to be a crack in my fuel tank somewhere along the top seam, and it seemed that I put too much petrol in it. I don't know. I put 40 quid in it, which I just wanted to top up to make sure I was plenty, but it would seem that it's just leaking profusely. So, get a bucket, get the jerry can. I mean, I want to keep my fuel and I've got plenty more to buy, so might as well. But yeah, not the most ideal in the world, but it is what it is. It won't stop us from getting to the event. It's still dripping, it seems, maybe. That's some from somewhere. Yep, it's definitely dripping. Yep. It's dripping a lot. I will somehow need to like maybe siphon the tank a wee bit just to take it lower than the crack and hope that nothing goes on fire. Things I do for drifting. Jesus Christ. So after a wee bit of ingenuity, took the fuel filter off, as the fuel filter is the last point to go before the injectors. Turn the car over. See it. We just need to get the tank low enough to the point that the leak stops, and then we should be sitting happy. It seemed like it's coming from the filler neck point hose, and if it is just a hose, that's great. If not, then it is just a case of getting a new fuel tank. Better to happen now than halfway down the road, or God forbid the car caught fire. All things considered, it is literally right next to the exhaust system, which I have had to drop just to get the tank down to see where the crack is, or see what the crack is and that. So not an ideal start to Crimond weekend, but it's fine. We'll take care of it and we'll get on the road. I'm definitely reusing this fuel, whether it be in this or it be in the E36. I don't care, but either way, yeah, not ideal. So long as we enjoy the rest of the weekend here. I mean, if this is the worst thing that can happen all weekend, then we're kind of in for a good time. So for now, guys, I'm gonna address this and we're gonna go and shoot and get these tires, because I've still not done that, obviously, because yeah. But for now, I'll see you in a sec, guys. Okay, so after taking about half a tank of petrol out, we officially have no more leak, at least. So, oh well, plenty, to be honest. Now we can go and get some tires. It's so late in the day. You would never think that this was 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because this is ridiculously beautiful. I'm so happy about this. I'm so excited. This is the motto with drifting and everything. I still can't see any leaks coming from the B, so I think we should be good to go just to make a wee quick commute into Inverness, come back, and then get everything in the car ready to go. So, sorry. So, hello puppet. Oh piglet. So, after many hours of running about, I have finally managed to get 3 of the 4 new tyres that I'd ordered. The other one is in Elgin, or Lossiemouth. It's now officially done, sorted, sussed, jack stands, tools, everything is in the car. Well, my bags actually. Haha! That would be really funny had I forgot those. But this is pretty much the last of it. Car is all filled with everything, toolbox, wheels, everything that I could possibly need. Jack stands. Oh aye, boy. We are sussed and sorted. Just our car absolutely filled and on stancy. So it's now officially just a case of just getting down the road, getting a good night's sleep, and getting to the drifting tomorrow. So there was a lot of faffing about, from the fuel line to the tyres being in the complete wrong locations. Story of my life. Unfortunate, but it is just the way it is. But we are officially sorted, sound, aren't we? We're officially sorted and sound. Just get a shift on at this point now. We'll probably pick this up when we get down the road, probably tomorrow. Get a good night's sleep. Got a few hours of driving ahead of us. Go pick up the tyre, sign in, sign on, check in, check out. Yeah, but for now, guys, I'll see you in a sec. Looking forward to a fun weekend of drifting. After a wee bit of rushing about this morning, unfortunately, scrutineering had suggested that my battery wasn't secured down. The battery tray itself was, but the actual battery wasn't. So I've had to spend the morning dealing with that, and we just now got it sorted from that. So, got my good pal Jace, got my fellow teammate, Team 666, Geek Geek Geek! Hi! We've got, practice has already started 10 minutes ago, so it is literally just a case of getting in the car and driving. Everything else is sussed. As I said before, Max very kindly sorted out the clutch sleeve, so we should be running pretty happy. It's smoky, it's not even that cold, but it's not been turned over in a while, so it is what it is. But we're looking happy. Suited, booted, that's my new answer for the battery. And yeah, everything else out the car. Yay! We're just gonna go and motion practice for a wee bit, see how everyone else is getting on. Just let the car idle. She looks fucking stunning. I could not be happier. The fact this car is here. Jace was already saying the track layout, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty challenging day, safe to say. The weather conditions are totally fine, just mild, but main issue is the actual track itself. The track is made out of, I don't mind if it's made out of concrete or if it's made out of, it's not made out of tar anyway, I'll tell you that much, holy shit. But yeah, just gonna go and watch a wee bit of practice and that. Have a good time, alright? So.
But anyway, speed. It's nice and spicy, and I love I'm a big fan of this fluorescent, like it. I know it's hard to believe, but I like fluorescent colours on cars. And it's quite, I know it's a true story. Actually, I'll let you know, that was a Max Verstappen, let's make it a double.
So we've got everything sorted and ready. it's just a case of going out and driving. I'm kind of looking forward to just getting out and just taking it easy. Because realistically, I'm not really planning on doing a competition. I'm just kind of doing it for more seat time. And the fact that I've never driven here. Completely different surfaces, something else altogether. Nothing like Driftland. At least with Driftland, most of the tarmac is consistent, pretty much. So just kind of wait and see how it goes and take it from there. But for now, get the GoPro set up and we'll drive. As I'm just about to go out and I totally forgot. I've forgotten the mount for this to go in the car. Oh my god. It's at the fucking hotel. Story of my life. Let the drifting commence. And had our second minor mishap of the day. As I was coming round the fourth clipping point to then come back to rotate, my throttle decided to stick on, and I mean it was on limiter, which was very bizarre. I felt like that this throttle is not sticky earlier, but it was just cars, mate, honestly.
Came up to the line after my run and it called through.
Oh, no way.
Coolant in the ECU.
Stop, no fucking way. Seriously?
That's happened before, it's fine, I knew what went wrong.
Right, okay. Well, that's not so bad. Good. Oh, well, that's not so bad.
I got a test bag over it.
Good. Here, that'll work. Here, that'll do the trick. So long as there's no excess water anywhere else, you're fine. You know what I mean, man? My throttle is sticky.
You're sticky?
Yeah, my throttle's sticky. So it's just deciding that it's going to stay on limiter, so I had to, pretty much. So we have a rattling development. Sounds definitely rattling. But Max has already said that it looked all sounding well underneath, so I can't really argue. But I'm just about to go out just now, so I shall speak to you guys in a bit. See how this weekend goes. If I have a breakdown, if I break, I swear I'm gonna be all worth it in the end. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Either way, we're gonna have a great time ahead of us, so it's all to look forward to. All about the seat time this year. All about the seat time. Oh no way! So after a quick nut bolt check underneath, check to see if anything is loose, nothing's loose. So I'm not really understanding where this rattling is coming from, but we're just gonna send it and hope for the best, and here we go. Qualifying, here we come. Buddy, you got a sick car, man. Holy shit, mate. Well done. Holy fuck, man. That's sick. So I didn't realise how quickly after qualifying that we were going to be lining up the cars, but we're lining up the cars right now, and we qualified, which is absolutely sick. And I'm not getting emotional today because it's not happening, but we qualified with not the worst score in the world. Got a 63. I just went manging everywhere and just went a bit too hot, caught the wall, tire wall on the first run, no, on the second run because I was going way too hot. Qualified with 63. I'm couldn't be happier right now.
Ay, spam, bam, she wanna flick for the gram. Plus her baby sabe who I am, so she wanna do it all on cam. Like, hold up, sabe how to hold a pull up. Soon as we done, I'ma roll up. Phone lines are better, I pull up. Papi te paga los biles, pero quiero todo lo tuyo. Prefieres hacerlo conmigo que siempre lo hacemos bien duro. I bought a Benz straight from the trap. I don't like paying no taxes. I don't need friends, solo una mami. Papi te enseño what racks is. Me and my chick, we got a chick. Yeah, we treat her like a pet. She keep it G, she keep it tranqui, but she be down with the set. Ay, me and my chick, we got a chick. Yeah, we treat her like a pet. Ay, EBK if you all in the way, you in the field with a vet. Ay, spam, bam, she wanna flick for the gram. Plus her baby sabe who I am, so she wanna do it all on cam. Like, hold up, sabe how to hold a pull up. Soon as we done, I'ma roll up. Phone lines are better, I pull up.
We're just about to have our top 32 parade. Just everyone that's going to be competing in that. Got a fair few traffic cars. Got a grandstand. I could not be happier that I've made it down here. We figured out where my rattling is coming from. It's the exhaust rattling of the chassis. I'd already been told that the car was low, and with more tires in it, or many tires in it, it was incredibly low. So as it was coming off the trailer, it's obviously dunted the exhaust system like really bad, to the point that the exhaust system is almost oval, more so than it is circular. So that's another thing we'll get fixed and we'll get sorted for the next competition. We'll see how we go. So I'll look forward to it. I'm so happy that I'm here. I'm so delighted. I'm so delighted. I've been waiting years for this. And I've actually made top 32. It's not high, it's not low, it's not too low, but I'm just happy. So we're here, we're making do. Look forward to top 32. So after a quick wee panic, we got Jason on some new tyres and he's just about to go out for his top 4 battle, and then we go into the top final, and then that's the end of the day. It's been a fucking quick one, like, holy, whew. All fun though. Go on, Jason!
So that was the boy that I was in my top 32 battle with,
and unfortunately I just got caught sleeping. I was on my phone trying to pick out, not even trying to pick out tunes, I literally picked up my phone to press to play the song. I looked up and the boy was pointing at me to go, and the boy had already left,
I couldn't get the car into gear. So it's the first time that I've actually just not been able just to slip it straight into gear. By the time that I managed to get into gear, the boy had already initiated at the other side of the track, so there wasn't really much, there was nothing I could have done. So when I went into my lead, I was a bit peeved off. I should have calmed down. I didn't, and I just sent it way too hard. And coming in between clipping point 4 and 5, I over rotated, and yeah, I was just coming in with way too much speed, and I over rotated. Which is fine, because I didn't really anticipate to do the competition anyway. I was mainly here for Sunday. I was mainly here for the fact of just being here, because having a car at the likes of Crimond or Golspie has just been something that I've always wanted to do ever since Golspie became a thing. And the fact that I'm finally here and I'm finally getting on track. I qualified! That's the second time now that I've officially qualified, and not just on the very lowest bracket. I mean, it was in the lower bracket, but it certainly wasn't the bottom. So for the guy that's just had his second time out in this car, I'm pretty satisfied. Getting to the swing of the party tonight, because it is the notorious Crimond Drift night. So buzzing for that, buzzing for the seat time tomorrow. But for now, that is the end of the day. We are officially finished Saturday. It's nearly time to go. Just need to pack everything up, get everything sorted for tomorrow. Look forward to a great time ahead. I have an ample amount of tyres now. M&H couriers were kind of neglectful with where they were getting posted to, because apparently there was a massive order of 19 tyres that were going elsewhere, and somehow my tyres managed to get in that order. Anyway, we're here for a good time. We've got 8 new tyres. I really want to try it, the new 205 45 17s I got from Tire Streets, the PHIR edition, budget tires essentially. So really excited to see how long they last on this condition, on this layout, on this track. So, you know, still got a couple of, maybe not those because those are Uniroyals, those are wet tires, but still got a couple of, and I've still got, we'll burn through everything. I might end up going through a shaft if I end up putting those in the back while I'm drifting, but just stick the tyre pressures up to a bit higher. And yeah, but for now guys, we'll continue this on at the party or the pub quiz or the, yeah, for now guys, I'll see you later.
Don't do that, I'll suck it. Stop
Had a wee minor mishap during practice. Kind of went a wee bit too hard, slightly, and took off the whole rear end. Not really the bumper section of things. It just means that I'll just need to get a new bumper support and new bumper. Well, not even new bumper actually, because the bumper doesn't seem scathed, to be honest. I feel like that the bumper came away pretty well. I'm trying to find the dent. Where's the dent? There's normally a dent. What side did I hit? It was that side. Wasn't that bad. Just cracked the bumper. I don't remember that crack being there, so let's crack. Going out for first practice of the Sunday. Car's running really fine. Got the GoPro mounted and that. So looking
forward to an easygoing time out, safe to say. Currently I think they're going out in groups of 4 until about 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock maybe, and then they're doing track invasion where everyone gets to go in and see the cars, so I'll be able to show you all those. And then we go into fantasy battles, which is you battle anyone that you feel like. I might just battle Archie, to be honest, because Boy's been driving good. I feel like I could be driving good if I was a bit more consistent, which I'm going to get plenty of practice in today, so really get the car dialed in. Different grip levels compared to Driftland, but it's going to be a good time. So, but for now guys, I'll need to get a shirt on and get the music booming, because I'm buzzing for getting out for the seat time. Like, this is just a great start to the season. There's been a lot of people taking photos and videos of the car, and I'm really excited to how it's going to look. It doesn't look great right now, and I've still got lots of people looking at it, so I'm really excited for everyone to see what like it's going to be when it's fully finished. We'll have to look forward to plenty of seat time to see, and for now guys, talk to you in a sec. spectators can come down and have a look at the cars and that, and yeah, quite a few compliments from the car, which I feel like I don't really even deserve, to be fair, because I mean it looks this way, which I'm not personally happy about, but I officially have some of my own stickers in the car, which I'm very happy about. I mean, they're getting stripped off again, there's a new livery put on, but yeah, lots of compliments. After going out for the last practice and that, I noticed that there was smoke coming from my engine bay, which after quick inspection with Aaron Lamb determined that it was the rocker cover gasket, and there was seeping oil out the back of the head, which is a pain in the key. Gasket just went, so cleaned it up. There's not really much I can do about it other than it wasn't the biggest leak ever, it just was giving off a wee bit of heat, quite a bit of it to be fair, so I'll be taking it easy on the car. I'll call it quits. That view, man, such a bonny car. I'm so happy with it this weekend, I'm so glad I came. Granted, the competition didn't go anywhere near as good as I'd hoped, but at the same time I wasn't really expecting to kind of do competition. I signed up for it, but it wasn't really on the cards. It's mainly for the experience of getting to stay in the hotel and hang about with all these individuals, safe to say, because I love this event. Even as a spectator, the spectator years that I've been doing and that, I'm incredibly happy. The fact that I came down, the fact that I got the car here, and not any major mechanical issues other than just the rattling coming from the exhaust, the throttle pedal getting stuck, and the leak. I would call that a good ratio. We'll have a wee peek at all these cars, because very pity. I'm in my element. So glad I came. But hey, on to driving. Don't over rotate off.
1 minute left. 1 minute 50. Remember, ladies, none of you can be first, but all of you can be next. Woo!
Those are the parts to get pinned. I did a couple of wall jogs this weekend. I could not be happier about it. So that is the end to Crimond Drift Fest. All we have to do left is just do the long drive home. 2 hours. There's a lot of weight in my car. I'm gonna have to take it very easy going home. It's grabbing more on one side than it should have moved. I'm not sure. I really need to pee. Blech. Well, after a long couple of weeks, the car, all of my tires, everything officially home. Managed to get the car back in one piece. Humongous thank you to both Ronnie Lundy for his towing services. Massive thank you to him for taking the car from Crimond back to Inverness. Huge thank you to Willie Hardy for taking the car up from Katie Customs up to Crimond in very short notice. Unfortunate, the Hilux didn't end up getting re-MOT'd, so I wasn't able to borrow it in time. I mean, it's just cost me an ample more amount of money, but hey, we're here. The car is officially home. In all honesty, granted the weekend didn't go the way that we hoped. Emotions, usual, but the thing is that it's all a learning experience. I got into the top 32. I qualified, and I wasn't at the very bottom. I was just at the bottom. So I'm alright with that. Lower bracket for a first competition outside of KD Customs Winter Series, and I managed to score a half decent point from a car that is kind of working until my throttle pedal decided to stick. My rocker cover gasket decided to start leaking, and the main reason why I ended up having to come off track was because of the fact I have a leaky rocker cover gasket, which means that there was oil seeping out at the back of the engine, which was causing it to smoke profusely because it was landing on the exhaust, which is very hot, and oil and heat will cause it to go on fire. So last thing I'm gonna do is have something I very desperately wanted for many years to go up in flames as soon as I get it. So was not worth risking. I tried cleaning off the excess as much as I possibly could from where I could see it, but it seemed that there was obviously more that I hadn't gotten to, because even coming in from the track invasion, it was bellowing out smoke into the cockpit, which is pretty concerning and very alarming, especially when you haven't done anything other than just give it a wee bliss of throttle. So it was a pretty alarming time. Thankfully it didn't catch on fire, but there was quite a few people that had mentioned the fact that the car was hot, or the fact that the car was not happy. They were sitting smelling off. So pretty confident that was the smell of the oil burning off on the exhaust. So yeah, not worth risking the car. So just called it quits, and yeah, not worth burning the car up for. So I think that was it actually. I think that was literally all that happened this weekend. I think that's the only issues that we had. Throttle and the angle kit, which I feel like we're going to talk about in another video. But for now, guys, I'm going to call it quits here. On the plus side, we do have the Driftland Takeover ran by Ronan, the YouTube channel I think it is. And they do a weekend takeover of Driftland, which I think is 8-hour sessions per day. So 16 hours of driving, which is sick, absolutely amazing, exactly what I need. I have full expectations of getting this thing dialed in by then. Whether we change up the front end by that point is another story, but for now, guys, I think we'll leave this off here. Very thankful to have this thing in my life now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That weekend was just everything I hoped it would be and more. After years and years of trying and trying, from transportation failures to car failures to I've officially driven Crimond Drift Fest. I could not be happier about it, and it completely and utterly blew my expectations out of the water. So only thing that needs to get better is the car and me. I was just testing the car. That's all I was doing mostly. I wanted to see how the car responded on the full angle, and that was kind of fortunate, the fact that the throttle had stuck on, because it gave me no choice but to literally pin it. Like, I had to just keep it going the whole time. I would use 6 tires maybe this whole weekend, which I'm very happy about as well. Crimond is done, 25 has officially started, and I could not be happier about it. Overwhelmed with the fact and how well it did go. This car is going to get a full refresh by the end. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and let me know that I'm doing so right. And I'll see you in the next one.